Welcome back to another non-council meeting. I am your host, William, and today we are in game, and I'm joined by SYPHRUS, Hippy Flip Nick, who is currently hippy flipping in the sky, and Bill Goldberg Nick. And we're all here. We're in the game. What's up, guys?
Hey, glad to be here.
Yeah, dude.
So today, we wanted to get in the game and hang out and talk about everything that's going on with Skate. It's crazy because NDA is up, so anyone can post gameplay, anyone can stream and all that. It's crazy right now. There's so many clips going around. I want to ask you guys, like, how are we feeling right now? How's it going in the game?
I think it's fine. I mean, like, yeah, there's like complications with it, but like, I think this game tries to sell fun rather than skate culture, and I think they're doing exactly what they are trying to set out to do. Now, there are like limited things you can do in the game right now, but as you can see, the bottom of the screen, early pre-alpha gameplay still being worked on, still new things to be added. So I'm just more curious about what the future intakes.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun too, but it's definitely still very limiting with what you can do and stuff. But I mean, we kind of expected that. Nick, y'all have any thoughts?
I really like the skating in this game. It's so smooth, and going back to like the past games, it feels so clunky and feels so weird. So I think they actually bodied the skating and reworking the flicker system. They definitely did really good, in my opinion. I do feel like this game is lacking in some things. Even though it is, yet again, like Sai said, it is early pre-alpha, and there's still a lot to work on. And these things can change, such as like how certain challenges are labeled is kind of misleading. I don't like the character design, character customization, because I can't make myself. And overall, though, besides that, I like the map. I like how some of the challenges are laid out. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel like oh my god, guys, I just hit it. Oh
Uh-oh.
my god.
Wow, really took the wind out of your sails.
Yeah, I feel like the game's fun. Like, you can hit stuff like the stuff I just hit. It's, gameplay wise, it's great. I've having a great time skating around with friends and like just finding my own things that are fun for myself, And you can skate realistically, you can skate arcade if you want to. That's one of the things that was kind of magical about Skate 1, 2, and 3. You can play the game how you want, and I think it's just fun. I think, as others have mentioned, including in this podcast, there are things that I disagree with. The character design, I don't really care for. The character customization that was mentioned, I don't care for. We've already seen that. There are a few little things about the gameplay I'm not fully with, but outside of that, I'm having a good time with it.
Yeah, I think, honestly, I think this game shines the most when you play with friends. Which I
Definitely.
guess, that's the goal with an online live service skateboarding game. Of course, you want people to play with their friends, but like yesterday I was streaming and Nick was streaming and we were playing together, and it was really fun. Like, I had a lot of fun just going around doing challenges, just being dumb, doing stupid stuff in the game, just having fun. This is definitely the best way to play the game, is with your friends, but still need more competitive game modes and stuff like that. We do have a roadmap if you guys want to go through that.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so right now there's a lot of stuff that is yet to be added, but thankfully they came to us with a roadmap a few days ago, and season 1 is launching in October, and that's gonna have 2 seasonal events, which is Skateween and 7-Ply Maple Harvest. I wonder what the 7-Ply Maple Harvest thing is. Isn't that a board company? Is it?
Is it?
No.
Isn't?
I do want to say that's Thanksgiving themed.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
maybe.
thinking it's Thanksgiving, to be honest.
Yeah. That makes sense. Well, because the boards they make or they send out is from that company that has like the maple leaf on it. So that's what I thought. Maybe it had a tie into them. Maybe not. I don't know.
Hmm.
And then on top of that, we get the skate pass, and then quality of life improvements. So season 1, really just events and the season pass. That'll add just like a lot more cosmetics and stuff. I wonder what the event's going to be like. I hope there's actually challenges tied to those events.
I would imagine so.
Yeah.
I would imagine so.
They gave like an early preview, like the development update about like what these events would look like. And to me, it reminds me of Steep when they did those like Yeti events where they would have stuff like built into the map. You can skate around that.
Yeah.
And so, I just think you see more crazy objects throughout the city just during a limited time, though.
Yeah, and they do have an event going on right now in the game, actually, the Dime event, and the whole skate park themed after it is a course, I guess. But there's some cosmetic items too. I think that's cool, but I think it needs like it would be cool if there was challenges at that skate park that they put in. So
we're promoting yeah, there's a dime challenge at the park, and I'm like, all right, where is it? I don't see a challenge.
I also thought that it comes with there's also dime emotes, like the third eye thing and like the fake steez emote. I thought it would be cool if we were to unlock it rather than getting gifted it, because I'd
Yeah.
rather earn that than get given it for no reason.
True.
There's no grind for that, and I hope for the next seasons there's more of a grind, for the events they do. I'm not excited for Skate-O-Ween either at all, to be honest, because I saw the hot dog costume, and I'm not very excited over that. I think it's very silly. But that's about it. I like the bird thing though. The bird costume is pretty sick.
Yeah,
actually, I want to hear your opinion on this, Nick. So the counter argument I've heard is like, oh, we had Meat Man and Dembones in Skate 3. Why shouldn't we have goofy stuff like that in this game? I kind of want to hear your rebuttal to that. Sorry for
Well,
putting you on the spot.
no, it's completely fine. Well, Meat Man and Dembones are both goofy, but Dembones stems from Hall of Meat, which resembles your bones getting broken and such, hence why you unlock it through there. And Meat Man is just another thing because it's called Hall of Meat. So Meat Man, that's why that's also tied with Hall of Meat. It is goofy, but in a sense, it ties to the core of the game, in the sense of like the challenges and so on, right? But a hot dog costume is not anything to do with skate. It's nothing to do with it. There's nothing wrong with goofy stuff at all, but I feel like there's a level to it. There's goofy and there's nonsense goofy where it doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if we had a hot dog event, would you care about the costume?
No, because what's hot dogs got to do with skateboarding?
There's a hot dog cart right in front of us.
True.
Yeah, but that is like a company, that is like the company within the game, which that does make sense. But maybe if let's say for the story, this hot dog company is tied to it, then that adds more sense to why that's added to like the game, rather than just randomly throwing something out there with it not being really tied to anything. And no one's paying attention to a hot dog store in the game, to be honest.
Yeah, I want to go back to the point about the emotes getting us getting the emotes for free. It would have made so much sense to have challenges within that dime park to unlock those dime things. So that's what I'm hoping we get with the Halloween stuff. Even if it is crazy skins, I don't know.
Oh yeah. 100% agree.
Season 2 is in December, and that's going to have new co-op game modes, 2 seasonal events, party voice chat finally. New gameplay tricks, impossibles, and improved hand plants, and a replay editor improvement. Yeah, I'm very excited for season 2. Season 2 sounds great. I wonder what co-op game modes they're gonna add.
I think Skate's gonna be a guaranteed. Kind of hard to have a skate game without Skate.
Is that considered a co-op game mode?
I don't
It-
think.
What is it
Might
not?
be.
Isn't that how you
I-
play Skate? Like you one person sets a trick and the other one copies it.
Yeah, but co-op's like working together, not playing against each other.
Oh, you're trying to say it would be a versus game mode instead of co-op game mode.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can talk more on that when we talk on the next season after we talk about this topic. Then I'll go back
Okay.
to that later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, voice chat. People have been asking that for a long time. And impossibles are gonna be cool. I wonder how they're gonna. It's just gonna be interesting to see how they work.
Can I add on to the impossible? So impossibles, you guys can see me in game, right?
Yeah.
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 Okay, I'm gonna do a backside 3 shove. You're gonna notice something about my back foot.
Yeah.
See how that wraps?
Yeah.
Kind of like
Uh-huh.
an impossible. So some people call that trick an impossible, right? Where he
Right.
wraps his back foot, regardless if it is like the 3 shove axis. I wonder if they're gonna change the 3 shove animation because that's already kind of an impossible. I mean, it's very semantic-y. But I wonder how that's gonna work because you're gonna have 2 kind of different versions of impossibles in the game if they do add proper impossibles. It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, that's what I think's interesting about it too. You can do impossibles though, like the sideways way where it's kind of a 360 shove, but then they do impossibles where it's completely like vertical. So I wonder if they're going to be more like that.
Yeah.
It's just going to be interesting to see, and I wonder how the flick it for that is going to work. So I already feel like the flick it's pretty crowded. So how do you program that in there?
I mean,
That is true.
I've talked about clicking in the stick and then you have a whole new bag of
Well,
tricks.
I was thinking more
That'd
like
be
a
crazy.
vertical 3 shove.
Vertical 3 shove. Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Well,
then but the vertical 3 shove, you're doing a regular shove it doing that though. So like if you want to do a regular shove it, do you just quarter turn it instead of do a full turn?
Tricky. I was thinking clicking in the stick, you could add like pressure flips and stuff.
Right.
But yeah, I mean that's all. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and then improve hand plants. I guess that just means like, more variety of hand plants.
Yeah, you can just do a basic hand plant, no 1 foot, no tweaking, no gymnast.
Yeah. So hopefully they add all of those.
Treat 10 plants. Can't forget about those.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Replay editor is huge because the replay editor right now is pretty pointless.
It's very Skate 1.
It's
No keyframes.
It's super rudimentary. The montages are going to be pretty like I'm not going to say bad, but cameras are going to be really basic for the first few months of this game unless you actually manually move the camera for the replay, which I've seen a few people do. But
Make
I
it
think I'm
micro.
going to hold off until keyframes for a lot of replays. So we shall see.
Yeah, I'm waiting to make edits and do all that. I'm waiting for keyframes because I feel like right now I just can't make it as good as I want it to look. And it sucks that we don't have that stuff right now because this is when the game goes live for everyone. It's like, oh, everyone's sharing clips. It'd be cool to have all that stuff already in the replay editor, but early access and all that. So
it does suck because everyone's racing to hit all the MBDs now. Whether it's stuff they've already in the playtest that they couldn't share before or whatever. But the problem is the camera angles on all these MBDs are going to look pretty whatever. Like,
yeah,
it's not going to do them very much justice. So I'm going to post clips, but I'm going to hold out on montages for quite a bit.
Yeah, same.
I've adopted the Helix Snake way of static imagery, where I don't move the camera at all. I don't even hit clips for the game. I just show off the game. And so
Yeah.
I don't really need all that pan and zoom.
Season 3 and beyond. They don't give a date for this, but it has leaderboards, open world collection. I don't know what that is. Do we know what that is?
I have a theory.
Okay, what's your theory?
Open world collection could be like there's stuff in the world for you to collect.
I mean,
Find
that's
a
what I'm
graffiti.
guessing.
that's what
Or
I
there's
would
certain
imagine.
graffiti in each like neighborhood. You gotta find them all.
Dude, that's what I was thinking, man. I had this one hope. Imagine you want to collect like this is what some games do if you want to like unlock something rare without grinding for it in terms of challenges or to pay money. Let's say there's like boards that you can find all around the map, and if you collect all the boards, you get a really cool board after that. If it's something like that, that would be
Oh.
really cool.
Yeah, that would be
maybe
cool.
secret graffiti spots where you can tag walls and stuff.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you get like stickers from it or clothes from that for like finding everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see what that
More,
is.
More outside of challenges, stuff that you can do around the map would be pretty cool. I'd be down for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, a session has historical spots or secret spots where you can do like specific tricks on certain areas. I feel like that would be pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Then more character slots, which is like the customization, right? Is that what that means?
I would guess so.
Thank God, man.
Yeah.
Thank God. Tattoos.
Yeah, and they confirmed
Oh.
tattoos and they showed tattoos, which is awesome. I'm super happy that tattoos are coming.
I've been wanting that for so long. I was thinking, like, how can you not have tattoos? Because, in my opinion, for skate, I feel like, well, one, I can't make myself yet, and two, the style of skating and the style of culture that I like, which is punk skating, is not represented in this game at all yet. So tattoos is a good step towards that, especially for what's popular now. I think a lot of people will love that, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I don't know if there might be more because it said example tattoos. There could be more to this, like maybe dyeing your hair or I don't know.
I think they didn't they mention that in the video, like a hair color or something. Maybe not. I don't know.
I don't entirely remember.
But yeah, I don't think it's just gonna be tattoos. I'm sure it'll be a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Do you think with the addition of tattoos, you'll be able to take your shirt off finally?
I hope so. In the screenshots they showed, there was no shirt on that character, and I like skating with no shirt on sometimes in Skate 3 and any other skate game. And that's kind of skate culture yet again. You're really grinding for something, you're sweating a lot, you take the shirt off, and how can you not have that in the game? But they did show a screenshot, so that could mean it might be in the game. I hope so.
Yeah.
Dude, no shirt, like punk belt, pants kind of vibe would be so fire.
Oh, they gotta add belts, man.
Rep that, yeah.
How's Skate 1 the only game with a belt? Ahead of his time, bro.
Aren't there scars already in this game, or am I tripping?
No, there's nothing.
There's acne scars. That's kind
Oh,
of
that's just acne scars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, be able to add scars across your body.
And there's like freckles and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then a huge one, player created parks, which I think everyone's excited for.
Oh my God, Dice can finally make a video.
Yeah. I was happy for that.
I hope it's like very intuitive and like, I don't know. I just hope it's like next level. Like
I want Forge mode. Give me Forge mode from Halo.
Right.
Yeah.
I hope it's.
like, I want destructible glass windows you can skate through and like smash through, and like I want moving
Firework.
objects. I want pulleys. I want bungee cords. I want
I want to be able to
trampolines.
remake a heist from Payday 2.
That's crazy.
I hope that brings in like items with physics though, because right now the items are you just plop them down and they're just
They're
there.
static.
Yeah.
Bolted.
Physics props, dude. What's Skate 3 Tommy talking about? That moving rail, dude?
Yeah. What happened to
man.
Could you explain that spinning rail?
that? And then it says new game modes, which What is the so we had co-op modes, and then in this one there's game modes. So is that
So-
skate?
I have a theory on this one because this is what I wanted to talk about before. So they had co-op game modes in season 2 which they've written that could mean friend, not against your friend. Skate for season 2 of this, so season 3, sorry, they have leaderboards and they have new game modes. It does not say co-op, which could mean that this is the push for competitive, playing against people, skate, spot battle, and so on. Death races, I hope. Maybe Hall of Meat. So that's my theory. I don't think season 2 is gonna have it. I'm pretty sure season 3 and beyond is gonna have that.
Yeah, I think you're right. Because if you're gonna add leaderboards, you gotta add more game modes than what we have. All we have is throwdowns. So,
Mm-hmm.
and then new gameplay tricks, dark slides, and it says cut off in the image.
Improved
Improved.
foot plants.
Got you. So, better foot plants. I think foot plants look pretty bad right now. So, that's
Very
good.
buggy.
Especially like judo foot plants. Like I've noticed in this game that like it doesn't do a judo foot plant. It isn't until you get big air and actually hold out a judo grab, or your character actually sticks its foot out, the game goes, okay, now I can judo foot plant. I don't know why it does that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a little janky right now.
Yeah, foot plants, bonelesses, definitely could use a bit of a improvement.
And then dark slides, dark catches. That's huge. People want that.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder, like, where are, the underflips? Yeah, we're going to get underflips at some point. Or finger
where is
flips.
that?
Still need that.
Kitchen cars.
Yeah.
I have a slight
Yeah.
issue with this
What?
because it's labeled dark slides, not dark catches. Because Skate 3 comp is very reliant on dark catches. So does that mean it's only for dark slides and dark catches are just not going to be a thing yet?
Well, I would assume if you're dark sliding, you have to catch the board, right? You have to do the dark catch first.
Yeah. I mean, most likely dark catches, it would be dark catches, but I just have a little bit of a worry that it might not have that, and it's only for if you're trying to grind on something and the game detects you going for a grind.
Or it could be something like you need to have big air to do the dark slide. You know what I mean? Like you're not able to flick it out fast enough like you can in Skate 3. That's why you'd only
Yeah.
have enough time to land on a rail.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the roadmap's good. I wonder what beyond means in season 3 though. Like all of that stuff, is that gonna be spaced out all throughout next year, or is that gonna be the
Right.
update after?
Or
I
is
don't
that actually season 3?
Right,
I
exactly.
think it's past season, so season 3, 4, 5, and so on.
Uh-huh.
Well, I hope things come sooner than later. Some things. Like I hope the park creator is like season 3.
Yeah.
It's
But it
very
could also-
important.
Is it I'm guessing it's just like an all-in-one update. It isn't going to be like it's going to happen sometime between these months. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I just wonder. I feel like all that stuff's not gonna come in one season. That's what I'm assuming, at least.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the roadmap. We have a crowd coming and going at our table.
There's
Yeah.
actually more on this.
I've been placing a bunch of seats down for other people.
Have you read the left side where it says each season includes?
Oh no, I
as
didn't
well?
even read that. Yeah, so
Yeah.
let me read that. My bad. So it says each season includes new skatable areas, new challenges, new seasonal events, new brand partners, new cosmetics, new tracks added to the soundtrack, and bug fixes and quality of life updates. Yeah, that's awesome. All that stuff is exciting.
I'm really pondering about the new skatable areas
I was just about to say
because
that.
I really
Oh.
want more real life representation in this game. They do have one of my favorite spots, China Banks, in this game. It is represented in this game, and I'm really happy about it. But I want to see some references from the old games in this. Not a complete like, oh, this is what it is. It's more like here's a little reference to it. This spot's inspired by something from Skate 2, for example. And the brands, I feel like the brands are pretty decent right now, but I really want to see some crazy, crazy stuff. So let's
Mhm.
hope for that.
Yeah. Skatable areas is going to be interesting. I wonder, like in the seasons, it doesn't really say. Yeah, it doesn't say. I guess it does say each season includes, but I don't know. I just wonder how big are these skatable areas? Like, is it going to be a whole nother island every season? Or is it just going to be, are they changing stuff out on the map we're on? I don't know.
Can I
We're adding
mention?
to it.
Can I mention? What do you call it? Slappy at one point in one of the missions mentions expanding the bridge to the North Shore. This game was made in Vancouver. The studio is in Vancouver, full circle. I wonder if they mean like North Vancouver. It does kind of look. It has that kind of vibe if you look over there at the unrendered buildings. But I'm just speculating right now. I wonder if that's what they're referring to, or maybe does San Fran have a North Shore? I know Hawaii has a North Shore, but it would be interesting to see what they incorporate. If they do like a Cougar Mountain style thing over there, it'd be
Y-
pretty cool.
Yeah,
Right.
the buildings that are off in the distance, I feel like that looks like, like a hilly San Francisco area.
You're right.
So that's what I'm assuming it's going to be.
It'd be cool if they implemented. There's a place in North Van called Lonsdale. It kind of looks like Lonsdale over there. It would be cool to see what they're planning for that. But if they implement Lonsdale, they have a few skate spots there that are really cool. And it would be cool to see them implement that or stuff like that in the game.
Well, we got to wait and see. I wonder, do you guys think there's going to be new skatable areas in the season 1 update in October? I mean, it says every season, but
Yeah,
I
most definitely.
I don't think
Okay.
they're gonna expand the map. They're probably just gonna just find a blank space that really hasn't been filled, and then just add more features to it.
Yeah.
Fill in the blank.
Mm-hmm.
I just wonder where.
Best song in the
I don't know.
soundtrack, dude.
Brick Switch, I would guess, because they don't really got anything going on in Brick Switch. Opening up the map. I mean, they have
Yeah.
stuff there, but it's like, you know what I mean.
Brick Switch is pretty small too. I wonder if they'll
Uh-huh.
expand the island at all.
They could. They could probably add on to how you could see like that lighthouse that sticks out. They can add more features like that.
Yeah. Little islands that break off or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But yeah, more tracks to the soundtrack. That's cool. That keeps it fresh. Brand partners is important. I hope it's not like one brand partner a season though, like
Oh yeah, I'd be annoyed from that, bro.
Next season we only get ice cream.
I would love that.
yeah.
I would love that. I'm already deprived by brands right now, to be honest. Like I don't know the stuff that I like, a lot of the punk skating stuff, the Instagram skating stuff. This is the best way I can call it. It's called the swag of skating. Like Versace plug. If you guys know Versace plug from Instagram, that type of style of skating is not represented at all. Besides them showing Nike dunks, but I also think them Nike dunks look kind of wrong because they're not exactly like dunks, but they're a little bit different.
Mm.
I don't know.
Yeah, I hope they add a lot of good stuff. Like all at once though. I hope it's, like I said, not just one brand here and there.
Yeah.
Also I feel like the brands we have now, there's not a ton of items from those brands right now, so it would be nice to have more items from those brands. All right, that's the roadmap. So we haven't recorded in a while, and there's been 2 grind articles, and I'm not gonna like read through both of them, but there's stuff to touch on. Do you guys have anything specific to bring up from the grind?
Well, from Grind 4, well, okay, so yeah, they talked about there's a Q&A section at the very bottom. Most of the Grind 4 is just about music and like the neighborhoods.
Yeah.
So you would probably know about that if you played the game or just watched gameplay. But the questions that they ask is something we can cover. Like, will there be a story or campaign?
Yeah.
And that is the story campaign is not exactly the same as the previous versions, 1, 2, and 3. Like 1, 2, and 3 had a story, but it wasn't like front and center. Like this is like the main part of the game. Like you could just ignore the story, just do the challenges without watching the cutscenes and just unlock stuff. And that's kind of how this game works, but it just has less less like welcome to the town and more of like this is just a brochure to the town.
Yeah.
Because you just get phone calls, you don't get people meeting up with you and be like, yo, check out this spot, let's session this spot. You know, it's like, hey, here's a spot. Now fill out the tasks. And that's what it just feels like.
I feel like the story stuff right now honestly just feels like one really long tutorial. Like
It is.
dude, you'll be playing this game for like 10 hours already and they'll be like, this is how you manual to flip trick to grind, and it's like, dude, what?
That literally happened to me, man. I was streaming for like
Oh, no.
12, almost 13 hours, and within the 10 to 11 hour mark, then Shingo teaches me how to do a flip trick to a manual. I'm like, you're only teaching me this now? How?
Yeah, that was a bit weird.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I'll read what they said about the story campaign stuff. So they said, the story of Skate at Launch, it's a story that's focused around teaching players how to skate and how to make the most out of their time in San Amsterdam. So yeah, teaching players how to skate. Big tutorial, basically. Crush missions, complete tours, and learn all about the world of which you're now a part. Because ultimately the story of Skate is the story of San Amsterdam and how you, a new arrival to the city, fit in and make your mark. After all, San Amsterdam used to be a skater's haven until M Corp stripped it for parts and then left for somewhere without an extradition treaty. Sorry, I can't read. But that's just the intro, the prologue. So this is all intro missions, basically. Ultimately, the city will continue to evolve, as will your relationships with the characters who call it home. And as the story continues to build, you'll see why it's a place that you're not just going to want to skate, but somewhere you're going to want to call home as well.
Okay. I want to say, they say relationships with skaters. Of course, it's just like you're on a phone with them the whole time and they just chat to you and you don't reply with anything.
Yeah.
But they try to add like story elements to it, like in Pervatech. Like, yeah, we could fall off buildings because a cool drug is now in effect. Or hey, you can now trick on these ledges and ramps at a more efficient level because you have skater eyes. Like what? Wait,
Yeah, that's
what are
silly.
skater eyes, bro?
It's
Yeah.
like Eagle Vision from Assassin's Creed. Kind of like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can
And
we? Oh, sorry.
with all the augmented reality stuff too, it's all pretty goofy. I don't know.
I got one complaint. I'll be completely honest. I can't stand the voice acting. I can't stand it. These characters, I don't hear any personality, and it makes me not like them. Even though I want to like them, but it's hard.
They're
The
all
one
on
with the
the
most
brink.
personality is V.
It's difficult because I know some of the voice actors were like actual skaters.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it does like how do I phrase it? Yeah, the voice acting itself, even from the skaters, isn't really all that good in a sense. I don't really care for it that much. Maybe other people do, but
They're all on the brink of wanting to say synergy all at the same time. Like that's just a corporate word that wants to be spread around so badly.
And the
And that's what they gave
writing,
off.
like the writing is crazy. Like some of the stuff they say is like, man, no one would ever say this.
I was streaming and then I get people in my chat be like, "Yo, turn V off," and I'm like, I gotta keep her open so we can hear it, so we can just know how bad it is, so I can complain for later in a video. But then they introduced Izzy, and then someone came in my chat and goes, "Turn her off," and I'm like, "That's a completely different person." And they're like, "They sound the same."
That's crazy.
Yeah, so my chat is called Izzy V2.
Oh my god. me and Hurt created a list of corny words that we heard so far playing the game. Okay, so they have abbreviated words like session is seshi, footage is footy. Instead of saying,
No,
"Oh, I
footy's fine.
pulled my hamstring," I pulled my hammy. Oh, I'm gonna eat a sandwich. Oh, I'm eating a Sammy. And it's like,
What?
dude, there's a limit, man. There's a limit. There's a bit too much now. A hammy.
It's very millennial coded, is what it is.
Yeah, they unironically saying jabroni.
Oh yeah.
That was fire though. I like The Rock. Come on, man. I like The
Jabroni.
Rock.
There's
Yeah,
like
but
a
it
very
was like-
specific type of person that uses that kind of language, right?
Or like can get away with using that language, and it's not slappy.
yeah. Yeah.
And they said bozo.
They did say bozo.
It's just too overdone. Like they all talk like that. I feel like if there was one character that was like, oh, this guy's like weird or like he's wacky or whatever, he says all that stuff, then sure. But everyone talks like that. And
Oh,
Yeah.
they also try to avoid some words. Slappy was like, "Let me tell you a story about Chingo. He used to push wrong-footed." It's
Yeah.
like, what? Why can't you say mango? Mango or mongo?
mango.
Yeah.
Used to push mango.
It's
Yeah,
It's far.
there's two different meanings to the word, and I don't think anyone's gonna think of the negative meaning of the word because it's a skateboarding game. You
Mhm.
know, people are gonna talk about the way of pushing on the board and not the other meaning of what that is. And I didn't even know what the other meaning was until I questioned why it's bad.
I don't know the other meaning to it. And I didn't even know there was another meaning until this game. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Dude, can I mention the intro section to the game? How they have the intro segment? It's like they have this cool ass intro. It's like, and then they ruin it with V.
Oh yeah, V at the end.
V at the end. Like I was like kind of vibing for a second, and then V just completely destroyed the vibe for me, dude. I'm sorry,
Finally.
but I just could not, dude.
Speaking of that intro section, I like how they got all the footage from like the content creators and like as a collage to form the skate logo.
Yeah, the
Shout
intro
out
is
to
cool.
Will.
Yeah.
Shout out to Will for adding Skate It.
Yeah, there's
Real legend. That game needs to be immortalized because I'm gonna talk about the founders pack on this real quick.
all right.
Uh-huh.
If you guys want to talk on this too. In the founders pack, in the $50 version, there is Skate 1, Skate 2, and Skate 3 shirts. They don't have a Skate It shirt. And Skate It, in my opinion, is so important because that's the bridge between Skate 1 and Skate 2, story-wise. That's the literal bridge as to why it's called New San Vanalona and not a completely different city. And they didn't even pay homage to it at all. I also thought the shirts are not very great. I am wearing a Skater shirt right now in game, but they could have looked back at the merch that they made in real life because that merch is sick. It's really cool. Even the decks, like the Dem
Yeah.
Bones deck could have been in there. But these things can be added in the future. Not saying they won't add it, but I felt like there was a missed opportunity to not add these things to the game. Especially like the Skate 1 Arrow shirt's really cool, or the PAX deck from Skate 3, and so on and so forth.
Yeah,
Right.
it would have been nice having the decks in there, at least some of them.
Yeah.
I've been complaining about the mocap suit.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know.
I actually, I get a counter to that. I actually kind of like it. I think it's kind of charming. Because
I
they
think it's
used
kinda
that
funny.
mocap suit to say, or how do I phrase it, to develop the game. I think the founder, it's kind of an homage to the game's development and how far it's come. In
Yeah.
a sense, like, can you kind of see where I'm coming from with
No,
that?
for
No,
sure.
I see
The
what you're
very
coming from.
first video with the
Let's
person in the mocap.
Sorry, go on. Go ahead.
I was
I
gonna
was gonna
say.
say,
Oh,
well,
go
I
ahead,
was gonna
Cypress.
say Nick's video with Jay Balmer talking about how Chris Cole did the first 3 hard in a mocap
Yeah.
suit.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jay, man. I love Jay a lot. I'm so happy that happened, and I'm happy that I could educate people with that video. That really taught a lot of people about the history of skate because a lot of stuff's not said, a lot of stuff's misunderstood, and people don't really get as to what the reason is behind skate and how the developers themselves visualize skate. But now you know, and
Mhm.
it kind of calms things down.
Yeah.
It's about the skating, most importantly, and that's what people need to realize.
Yeah, and I understand the reasoning for the mocap suit. I just feel like, I don't know, that slot could have been used for something better.
It should have been part of the bundle. It could have just been something you'd buy on the store, like on its own.
Yeah, I'm fine with it
that's fair.
being a cosmetic. I just think the Founders Pack could have had more value with something a little better.
I've got. Oh, sorry.
No, good.
I've got 2 things that could replace it, and have been in my head. One, a Coach Frank outfit. Undoubtedly a Coach Frank outfit. How can you not have one of the most iconic people from Skate 3 as an outfit in the game?
Yeah.
That would have been a perfect thing. And I feel like more people would have bought it,
Yeah.
in my honest opinion. And 2, Dear Man of the Dark Woods. Who doesn't want to skate around with a ski mask? Like, let's be
Exactly.
honest. It's cool.
Giving
Even
a
the
ski
gloves,
mask as an option would be cool. Yeah.
right?
But exactly, like there's those things that you can bring back that call back to the older games that are more known and like people would actually want to pay money for, especially the Coach Frank thing. Like, I don't know.
Oh, I wanna see some Hawaiian shirts get added to the game. Actually, some like
Hell yeah.
some West Coast vibes, dude. That'd be
Ooh,
sick.
that'd be sick, and it'd be nice if you could have them unbuttoned and they have like physics.
Oh my!
Oh,
It's
yeah.
have like
Oh,
options.
wave in the wind.
Dude,
Yeah.
that would be sick. I'd be I'd fuck with that.
Oops.
Excuse my language.
I got kicked.
Nick just disappeared.
I got kicked for inactivity, but I moved
Yeah,
my
you can
camera.
move your camera around.
Oh, well, I'll join back.
You guys better start moving around, man.
Right?
I do have another thing that I would want: Mike's backpack with all
Oh,
the
yeah.
all the crowbars and all the stuff to break these skate stoppers. You know, they talked about Knob Day before and breaking these skate stoppers. That's a great way to represent it.
Ooh,
Fighting
maybe
against M Corp. Have the backpack.
that could be tied into the World Collection thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we collect Mike's crowbar. We build his backpack.
And then go out and break some knobs
Break
off the
some knobs that
rails.
are not in the city just yet.
Well, they would be added. But then they have to tie that into the story. Yeah, M Corp's gone.
Right.
I don't know. Also on the grind 4, they talked about the replay editor, which I'm gonna read real quick. Said creating content in the Skate franchise is a staple for this community, and we're continually working to improve the replay editor features. What we had in the past was great, and we're working to do even more through the live service Skate game. Or Skate, sorry. The current feature set includes scrubbing multiple camera angles, exporting video and screenshots, export settings, and disabling the HUD, but we're not done yet. More features will be expanding the replay editor tool after early access launch, and they will be free for everyone. For some reason I thought this touched on what they might bring, but
No.
I want to stress that like the replay editor is like I hate how pointless it is. And I feel like
I don't even know how to view your own replays. How do you view your own replays?
I was just about to say, because it says exporting video and screenshots, but I feel like I don't even understand how it works. I don't know where they go.
Right? They don't even tell you where it
A
goes.
miscellaneous folder and documents, and I don't know. Good luck finding them.
Yeah, they don't even tell you where. They don't even give you an
You
option
got
of
to
where
be
you want it to
very
be
good
exported.
at indexing certain areas of your PC to be able to find these things. Because I'm not.
Mhm.
The only way
Yeah.
I was able to find where it was is after I recorded a video and exported it and saved it. It says view in storage, and then that's how I opened the folder. But besides that,
Okay.
it doesn't go to your documents or anything to make a folder. I don't know where it is. I can't even think of it right now where it is.
But I'd
'cause it's in such a
recommend-
weird place.
Create a folder shortcut on your desktop, and you should be able to get to
Uh-huh.
it from
You're a
there. But
genius.
I mean, it's a bit of a jank solution for the time being. I think they should generally improve that, which
Yeah.
Wait.
hopefully it will be.
Well, you're on PS5, right?
No, not right now. I do play on PS5
Not right now,
sometimes.
but usually you play on PS5, right?
Mhm.
So how does saving your replays work on console?
I think it just saves to the like console
Really?
video thing. I'm pretty sure.
So it's easier just to find on console.
Yeah, because console they only have one spot where their clips are saved and stuff. So
Okay.
I'm assuming that's where it goes. Could be wrong. I haven't really messed with it, to be honest. And then it mentioned that they're looking into doing private servers after early access, which we need desperately.
Really desperate. That's what I wanted to talk about. Private servers.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So important.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I noticed yesterday, especially, I think because everyone was on the game, like my game felt, it wasn't lagging, but there's like latency. It felt slow, I think, because there's so
Delay
many
inputs.
people. Yeah. And
Was XQC getting mobbed when he streamed the game?
Oh,
I'd
my
imagine
God,
he
yeah.
was, right?
wasn't
Did
he?
he?
Wait, yeah. XQC was streaming, and so many people tried adding him that he was just lagging.
Yeah, I feel like that's a really awful experience for streamers, especially, and like
Yeah.
actually famous content creators. They're gonna have a tough time.
Right.
So they're gonna have to do something about that.
Yeah, they definitely need to. But they said they're looking into it. Hopefully that comes pretty soon over the next few seasons or so. That'd be nice. That's really it for grind 4. They didn't say too much in the grind 4, to be honest.
Yeah. A couple of things. Just that if you actually are in console, you don't need to pay a subscription service to play online, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like Fortnite. Free game, play the game for free. You don't need it live or anything.
I think I think like every free game at this point is doing that, right? Pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna switch over to the grind 5 though, because they mention the visuals of the game, which is probably the biggest topic. It says, what can you tell us about the future of the game's visuals? And they said it's important to remember that early access is just the beginning. Everything from the gameplay to core features to visuals will continue evolving and improving during early access and beyond. This is a new game, a new world, and we're excited about where it's headed. We think this is the best skateboarding experience we have ever created. So crazy statement. Will the visuals change over time? Absolutely. You'll see the characters and world evolve to include even more detail and personality through our future updates. So yeah, visuals are gonna improve. I wonder how much of that will apply to the characters though.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it could also just be talking about just the world.
Yeah.
Character customization, man, they do have to update it. I don't know. I feel like there's not too much selection, at least that fits me. And I know they talked about making, every character looks the same in Skate 3, but I feel like with how they have it set up, a lot of characters are going to look the same in this game. So something definitely to keep in mind and for them to work on, hopefully throughout this game's development as they, further development and early access.
And I think if they look more detailed and less blocky and clay like, I think you could get more variation and everyone will look more different when there's more detailed stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
In the video they posted with the roadmap, Jeff Seamster mentioned something. He said pottery fans or something. I forget what he said, but he talked about the characters and now they don't look good right now. And then he mentioned like people say they look like clay. So that makes me think they'll get better, maybe.
Maybe.
I hope. Tired of the robot chicken skaters, man.
I don't want to interrupt, but off topic, a guy named Killer Beast 619K just walked by.
Is this the Killer Beast that I know about?
if that is, I'm surprised we're still here and our lobby hasn't crashed yet.
Oh man, I think judoing is not a thing in this game, man.
Good thing, man. Good thing.
Eventually, we'll find a way to just lag the whole server. Do one of those like Minecraft situations where you just build something.
Yep.
And then they said, or they answered the question, will any extra skaters be available to play like in previous games, any pros? It says, skate is all about you and what you're doing in San Vansterdam. That being said, it doesn't mean we won't see the occasional new visitors in San Van sometime in the future. So does that mean we're going to see pros? Some pros here and there? I don't know.
Hope so.
Feel like
How could they not add pros?
I hope so. Get man ramp in the game, dude.
man ramp.
Or as like a prop. Imagine.
That'd be crazy.
I've been saying that, man. Gotta get that.
But if
Gotta be
they,
man ram, that gotta be an achievement. Speaking of achievements, they are not unlocked. You can't do achievements on PC.
oh
They're on
really?
there for consoles, but not PC. Yeah,
Oh, because EA does the EA app even have achievements?
they do have
Yeah.
achievements,
Oh, I didn't even
They
know
do.
that.
but yeah, they're just not available. I don't like that. There goes my video. I wanted to make a video of getting all the achievements because it took me 13 years to get all the achievements in Skate 3. I was like, hey, let me just actually get them all this time and not have to wait. Now I guess I gotta wait.
So they're just not added to the game yet, or
They're not added to the game.
wow.
What I
I-
wonder will happen is if you already complete the achievement, but they enable achievements for PC, if you'll actually get the achievement, or if
Right.
it won't be tracked.
Yeah, and you have to
So you might be
start.
soft locked.
I hope not.
Either that or it's like I get on the game and all of a sudden I get all 18 achievements at once and I'm like, great, there goes my video.
All
to get
right,
every
devs, this
achievement,
is all
log
stuff you
in.
need to
Hey,
consider.
actually, you know what?
please.
I can wait till early access because then I can load it up on my Xbox. That has a different account on it and go with that.
Yeah, I think they will, once they add them to the EA app, I think they will pop if you've already done them, because I've noticed that because I've been switching between my PS5 and my PC, and sometimes after I'm done playing on here, I'll go to my PS5, and then as soon as I open the game, like trophies will randomly pop, because I guess it's like saved
Mhm.
to your EA account or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, cross saves.
Yeah. So yeah, hopefully they just trigger immediately.
I do have one thing to say in terms of well, about the extra skaters coming being in the game and such and pros, but in terms of original characters, there was an article they wrote talking and including Sammy. I do not see Sammy in this game so
Oh.
far. So, and Sammy, as SYPHRUS knows, Skate 1 Sammy is my favorite character of all time. And man, Sammy just gotta return, bro. It just gotta happen.
It's not gonna be Skate 1 Sammy if it is Sammy.
Yeah.
As long as it's Sammy, I'm happy.
Just someone named Sammy.
Yep.
Someone named Sammy.
Someone named Sammy.
Gotta consider it's gonna be a different voice actor. Keep in mind. So
Mhm.
be
I'll voice
prepared
act
for
it.
You'll voice act Sammy?
Yep, I'll do it.
All right, valid. Do it.
I wonder if they're gonna bring in Sammy, have a pro voice Sammy, and then not call them the pro skater like they've done with Shingo and Slappy. I don't understand that.
Yeah,
Who
that's very
voices
strange.
Slappy?
David Gravett, I think.
Uh,
And then yeah, for those that don't know, Shingo is Sean Malto. I don't understand the decision of not calling them Sean Malto and David Gravett. I don't really get it.
and then also giving them
If you're gonna
their own
hire them.
personality so they don't sound like a wet cardboard.
Yeah, like if it's gonna be Sean Malto, like let Sean Malto just be Sean Malto and just I don't know. It's the weirdest decision to me. So strange.
Yeah, I mean, I hope they're not too far into where they can't change that. But since they've done so many voice lines, I don't know. Like, seems pretty like that ship has sailed pretty much. But
Right.
we shall
Mhm.
see. I mean, I'm gonna keep an open mind to it. There's still avenues for change, and maybe some people like these new characters. I can't say I'm too in favor, but I think I don't want to sway people's opinions if they like the new characters. I have heard people that that are enjoying the game and think the characters are fine. So
They don't like make the game unplayable for me or anything, but
yeah. Oh, far from.
I don't know. This dude just teleported out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Everyone's
think
just
on me.
pulling up chairs.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
want
like
to have an input there?
Oh, I
Someone?
reached my object limit. Someone place a chair down for.
Does he not have that?
Oh,
Okay.
he's got it.
Oh, you got it? Has he got it?
Yeah.
Oh, he does.
Oh,
Wait, this is
another
What
chair.
is going on?
You know what? I'm
That's-
gonna put Che here in case someone pulls up. There you go.
Tight.
I was gonna say, yeah, honestly, these characters are not that big of a issue, but the voice acting is an issue in the sense of it's annoying to listen to. You know,
Yeah.
because there's no energy behind it. It doesn't give you hype.
Yeah,
And
one thing, especially is with V, like when you first boot up this game, you're immediately greeted with V, and it's like you're going through the tutorial, and it just feels so anticlimactic. It's like
Oh,
like this very monotone robot is like, "Hello, welcome to
that
San
just
Vanster."
reminded me. That reminded me, lore-wise, V exists because Shingo made V.
Oh yeah,
What a
It's
genius.
kind of they're really trying to tie it all together.
yeah. It's a little lore for you. What was his reasoning behind that? He was like busy or
know.
something.
I guess
I don't know.
went into min-max productivity.
I do have two issues with the lore. Well, not two issues, but I do have an issue with the lore. They have said that this game is not like the past games; it's its own game. So why do they call back to the past games? Because Shingo and Slappy do that. Like they've mentioned Shingo's the first ever game of Skate you play in Skate 1, that's mentioned. And Slappy talks about him leaving New Sam Amsterdam, so New Sam Vanalona and such. But like, it's stated that this is its own game and it's got nothing to do with the past ones. So why are they calling back? It's really confusing.
Yeah.
It's a timeline rip. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Alternate timeline. Slappy didn't go to Brazil.
What? Oh no.
No, it is really weird to say that it doesn't tie in and then you tie it in. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's strange. Oh, this one, they also mentioned that they're looking into, custom player created stuff, so user generated content, things like that.
I love that.
Yeah, we need that.
User generate. But how are you gonna do that though? Like, is there actually gonna be like a strict, you know, uh, whatever it is, monitoring what people make, so we don't get outrageous and racy shit.
Yeah.
Like, I would like someone to like recreate, their favorite superhero, but at the same time, I don't want that 4chan shit
Yeah.
in this game.
Well, that's always the problem with like graphics creators in games. Stuff always ends up on there.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully there's a way for them to, prevent it as much as they can. I hope they do just straight up add a graphics creator though.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be amazing.
But I feel like that's kind of problematic for a live service game because they want to make money off their cosmetics, and if people can just create stuff, they're not going to want to buy stuff. So I don't know. I don't know how deep that'll actually go.
It'll be limited about how many like created stuff you can make.
Yeah.
Probably like 5 different things you could probably make, and then that's it. If you want to make another one, you got to replace another one.
Even stuff with copyright. Like,
Mhm.
let's say you want to make a deck that looks like it's from Baker, but then they add Baker to the game, and that deck's in the game. But someone's also recreated that deck anyway.
Yeah.
It's pretty conflicting.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same reason this game's not going to have mods because, like, you could just mod in brands and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, if someone does figure out a way to get through this anti-cheat, they can do a system where it's been done in other games where it's like client side where you have a custom texture, but it's only for you and no one else can see it. So when you looking through replays, you look, how you want.
That would be cool. If that's a way for them to do it. Who put a toilet on the table?
I have no idea.
Who put the throne up there?
I blame Nick. Not me, the other one.
I mean that's I think that's the most notable stuff from the grinds. Do you guys have anything else that you see in the grinds or anything they've said recently?
Oh, well, I mean, if you continue with the volume 5, They say, will any extra skaters be available to play as like in previous games? Any pros?
Yeah, that's what we talked about that one earlier.
Did we?
Yeah, we just spoke on that.
Okay. Talk about new visitors. So are the new visitors going to be previous people that we've seen, like Joel from like Skate 1, or like Eric also from Skate 1, Freeway? When they
Fabio
add
comes
death
back from
races,
the
will
dead.
Freeway make an appearance?
Dude, that gotta happen. That
Oh,
has
yeah.
to happen. They better not kill Fabio off again if he comes back. That would just make no sense. The guy died and came back in Skate
Died
3. How does that
twice.
make any
No,
sense?
they're gonna be
but
like
skate 3 is you're dead in skate 3, right? So it's
True.
like so you're
Mhm.
dead in
yeah.
this game also, right?
Wait, does that mean Slappy went to Brazil and died?
no, they're gonna be like, we're bringing Fabio back, and this is a separate game, so it doesn't tie into it. And then Fabio's gonna have a voice line and be like, "Yo, I remember when I died, but I came back to life." And it's gonna be like, "What?"
I was resurrected.
Yeah.
Everyone thought I died. Oh, they did mention about going back to the tutorial island as like a
Oh,
skate
yeah.
school thing.
Yeah.
I would love
So-
that.
Mm-hmm.
It would be nice because that's just another place we'll be able to go and skate. It would be nice to have that.
Right.
The huge mega ramp there too.
Oh yeah.
There is one thing I want to talk about, which is not on the grind, but it's on the recent video. And it's about the first season of the Skate Pass. I really like what they're doing with it because the whole thing's themed about like old school stuff, very like 80s, 90s looking things, like big chunky shoes, and like the style is really cool. But it's nice that they're considering different eras and different cultures. So it kind of makes me worry less about the cultures that I want to represent because it's going to be considered. I don't know if you guys have seen it or not.
Yeah, that's it's a cool theme. I think. I was saying this on stream. I hope that brings in like board shapes. You get like older
yeah.
board shapes and
Yeah.
stuff.
Egg board,
Egg
The
board.
egg board.
pickle Rick board.
All
Okay,
right.
maybe that's a bit too much. Okay, I mean, let's not talk about that one.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's it from the grinds, pretty much. They did say MF Doom's in this game, but he's like, isn't he just featured on a song or something?
I'm pretty sure he is,
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's not like an MF Doom song.
No.
So I don't know. Just thought that was weird.
Yeah, exactly
That
how
was
many
very-
words does he spit in that one song?
He probably just clears his throat. I don't know. He goes, ahem, and then that's the end of the song.
His signature.
Or is it the one fucking the one like ad lib they added to the one song where it's just MF Doom?
No, he's not in the game. He's just referenced in the game.
Right. I guess that's it. Do you guys have anything else to bring up?
We did talk.
Police
We
winches,
briefly
bungee
went
cords.
over challenges, but we're like saying we didn't like them. But what about, or what do you think we can improve on with the challenges?
Make them more like Skate 1, period.
Yes.
Yeah, they are missing
Look
the
at
classic.
the Skate 1 challenges.
They're
and
missing the
just do
classic
that.
film and photo challenges.
Yeah.
And
No. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, I was gonna. They have line challenges, which kind of resembles a film challenge, but they can get really long and tedious, especially having to collect bearings. I still hate bearings. I had a situation where like you had to make this gap across, and I made the gap, but I somehow aired over the bearing and didn't collect it. But because it's a line challenge, I can't get off my board, otherwise I get reset to the start. So I had to go to the start. Like I got soft locked in the challenge. I got halfway
Dang.
through and I had to restart it because I missed a bearing.
Yeah, that sucks. I want competitive challenges. I want the competitions. I've been saying that forever though.
Street contest.
Yeah,
and such?
I don't know if they'll ever do that, but
It can be like I'm like thinking about Riders Republic and how they do like mass races. But
yeah,
that like relies on the community of like or people that's in the lobby to sign up for it. You know what I mean? Because I don't think they're going to implement AI skaters to face
Yeah.
against, because it's a mass online server now.
That's the
So now it's
problem.
up
Yeah.
to the people to sign up for the challenge if they want to participate.
That's the issue with adding contests, because there's no AI skaters. So
Hmm.
if they do contests, it's going to be online, and then I'm not going to have fun because I'm just going to get destroyed. I want to play against bots.
There is one thing I have an issue with. I've spoken about this before in a video, and I've said this on my stream, but own the spot is extremely wrong. There's challenges in this game called Own the Spot, and in the past skate games, that is about getting score and doing it however you want to do it. In this game, oh, you have to do 2 flip tricks and this grind and that and this and that. It's like a pro challenge, but why is it called Own the Spot? That's like extremely misleading, and it's
It is.
incorrectly labeled. So I thought it was going to be like the old games, but it's just not that. It's just got the name, and I was generally annoyed about it, to be honest.
Hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to say something positive about the challenges.
Okay.
I think session challenges are pretty fun. I don't know.
The session
agree.
challenges.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. The tours. I mean, we talked briefly about it, but like the tours, like when you finish the tour, you have to, like, they make you go to like different spots of the map and show you the world, whatever. But then it comes towards the end of the tour where they go, all right, now you have to do this laundry list of challenges throughout the whole neighborhood and also visit 5 blocks within the neighborhood. And you don't know which part of the neighborhood is considered a block. It's like, where am I going?
I don't even think I've gotten to that point yet.
Yeah, like at the very end, you unlock the fast travel to the top of M Corp Tower.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
I agree with you on it, to be honest, because I did that yesterday. These blocks are not labeled at all. There's no it's not divided on the map, and you really just gotta guess, or just like hope you're lucky when skating around, because it doesn't tell you anything. You never were educated about different areas in these districts
Yeah.
at
No.
all. So
It-
how do you know where you're going?
Yeah, I mean it does say it like at the top of the screen, but on the map, yeah, it doesn't. Right? Yeah, it doesn't change the.
Doesn't direct you.
Yeah, that's weird. I wonder if that's something they're gonna fix.
Maybe
Like, I'm assuming that's not intentional, right?
they could fix it in the map. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like have like little outlines within each neighborhood to tell you that this is one block and this is a different one.
Yeah. Trying to think, is there anything else I want to bring up? I really like skating still. I think skating's great. Best thing about this game.
Wasn't people have an issue with bump outs? Like it's no longer holding a button to smoothly get off a ledge or rail. Now you have to like push both sticks in, and sometimes it doesn't even work. So you're just double tapping the stick in each direction, hoping to wiggle off.
Yeah, bump outs are like, they're like sticky sometimes.
Right.
Like, I'm trying to get off the rail and my guy just won't. Eventually he does, but it's like a struggle sometimes.
You're locked in.
Yeah, they need to be a little smoother. I guess that's it. Yeah.
That's it. I mean, I feel like there's more that I'm just not.
Yeah.
I know, that's why I'm like sitting here
Definitely
just
more.
silent,
There's a
trying to
lot
think.
more. Back for this
Okay.
game.
The nitpicks I got is with just the grabs. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm so used to how snappy Skate 3 is. But when you want to transition from one grab to another, especially like a no-foot grab, can't really do that. Like, you have to fully let your guy go into, like, okay, I'm done doing this grab.
Yeah.
And then you can transition to the other grab. Because if you were to, like, switch from a no-foot to a Christ air really fast, you'll just be still holding the first grab you held.
Oh.
Yeah, that is a good point.
Kind of similar, late flips. Let me demonstrate. If you want to do like an ollie late heel in Skate 3, just ollie late heel, This
Right.
game, you can't really get it around. I mean, you can flick it faster, but like I'm flicking a late heal here, and sometimes, a lot of the time, it just doesn't register.
Oh yeah.
Um,
I've had that issue too. That was one
yeah,
of the challenges. There was a challenge where they wanted you to do a late shove down a stair set. And I swear I was doing the motion and it just wouldn't late shove.
Oh, that's weird.
yeah. It's oh, and another thing, if you do like a late flip, sometimes it'll look like your character has caught the board, like he'll pretty much have caught the board with both feet, but you'll still stumble out, especially after doing like late flips. Late shove is a big perpetrator of this. Like if you do like late shove, for example, if I can even get one,
That's what I mean.
um,
They
you'll
hard.
catch the board and you'll stumble out. Like I wish it was a bit more lenient. I'm not sure if you could see this, but uh, it's yeah, you end up just stumbling out. And I wish you'd be able to like catch your board proper.
Yeah.
Oh. No,
And
I
roll
have
away.
okay. Another thing I have a complaint about is I have my pop height set to the highest you can go. And there'd be times where they want us to grind like a really tall rail or ledge, and I just low pop the hell out of that thing. Like I just straight on just run into it. I'm like, what? Why am I not getting a full height out of it?
Yeah, there's been times where I've tried to skate a higher ledge and my guy just will keep low popping. It's very weird.
Like chat tells me to flick fast. I'm like, do you think I'm not doing that?
Yeah.
Like I'm doing my hardest.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of this stuff is still just, it's pre-alpha stuff, so hopefully it
Right.
just continues to get cleaned up.
Yep, from what you heard in previous episodes, devs listen, so maybe our complaints get to them, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, game's good, but yeah, he fix this, thanks.
Yeah. I was gonna say, the Grind Volume 4 is a lot about the soundtrack. Have we talked a lot about the soundtrack?
Not really.
I
Not
mean,
really.
of course, we talked about the MF Doom feature. One thing that's missing, I'd like a bit more post-hardcore, post-metal kind of stuff, Deftones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like stuff like I don't know, Limp Bizkit, for example. That would be fun
Oh,
to have in the
definitely.
soundtrack. I know
King
Nick agrees.
Giz, I know you're King Giz
King
fan.
Gizzard and Blizzard Wizard, please. I was thinking like Mars for the Rich, one of their metal albums.
Yeah.
Anything of Petro Dragonic would be cool. I'm just listing a bunch of names. I'd like some more like skate punk stuff.
That's what I
There's
was
some
gonna
like
say.
really sick Australian bands. If you've ever heard bands like GT, GEETEE is how you spell their name, or Prison Affair, like some lesser known bands, but still like just a vibe, really fun to skate to kind of stuff. Yeah, I think more of that. Maybe some mumble rap, get some Mavi in there, and maybe some Earl
Mumble rap.
Sweatshirt.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Anyhow, yeah,
I
I
really
can go
want
on and on. I want to hear your guys' music though. I want to see hear what you guys have to say about that too.
I really want punk music. I think there should be. I honestly, I want there to be a whole punk station because I just feel like that. I don't know. That's skateboarding. Like punk and skate go together so well, and
Yeah.
feel like this game's lacking that.
You
Well-
know, Skate Super Rat, how he has a punk band. Japanese dude, he like really
that guy.
insane, like cool skater, like really creative, like Andy Anderson type shit. If you
Mm.
can even say it. Excuse my language, fuck. Fuck.
You're good.
Yeah, no, it's I feel like I want to see some of his stuff in the game even. That'd be cool.
Oh yeah.
Mike V is a punk band or had a punk band.
Mhm.
Could
I want some. Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say you could bring him and his band in. Probably not, but
I
There's
want
also
some.
this one band named Geese.
Oh my god! Not this again.
Oh
No.
Honestly, yeah, dude. Some of their songs are a vibe.
I really want some metal, some
Yeah.
screamo, alt rock, shoegaze, mumble rap. There's some boom bap a little bit. When they
More
listen
East
to rap,
Coast
then they
stuff,
listen
yeah.
to the Atlanta sound, the LA sound. There's a lot of different sounds all over the place for rap. I feel like they just went onto Spotify and looked what's popular. I feel like they should look at past skate videos, current skate videos, um, just generally stuff like that, you know, because that's the best way it can be represented. Even look at past games. I'll give a good example of a good game with a good soundtrack. SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, 2006. It had 3 Days Grace and some other bands. It was sick. But that's a good era and good genres that fit skating.
Ooh,
I don't think
Yellow
most of the
Card would
music
be
in
a
this game
good
Oh,
fits
oh,
addition.
skating.
oh! Speaking upon the bands and music, they could do what Skate One did and add like their own apparel to the game.
Ooh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
That'd be cool.
Yes. Oh, I'd be
that
so
would be
down for that.
amazing.
That's a fire suggestion, actually.
Limp Bizkit shirts.
You
Oh
and you
my
could go
God.
full Fortnite and have concerts. There's literally a stage, so I'm
There
assuming
is,
that's gonna
Dude, I
happen.
want to see concerts in the game. That would be so sick. Like you're skating around, there's a concert going on.
I
would
mean,
be
that-
just
so
be like-
down for that.
It'd be like Tony Hawk Underground with their Kiss concert.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
That has to be why there's a stage there. I feel like
I
we'll
had an
get that.
idea, like you know how they're planning on adding new songs to the soundtrack. I think it would be a cool thing if they revealed the songs they're gonna add by doing like a concert with all the songs that they're adding.
That'd be
I think
cool.
that would be sick.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I like that.
It's like a reveal.
And of course, they gotta add Creed. Where's the Creed?
They got out of Creed. What about Tyler? Why is Tyler not in this? Game?
Yeah, dude. What? Like,
What happened with
Yeah,
that?
that was a. Damn, they
What
must
was
have,
advocated
also,
for
like,
Skate 4 since when?
yeah,
dude,
like
don't tap the
2011?
glass. I could totally skate to some of those songs and don't tap the glass, dude.
yeah, for
That's
sure.
Like I know Rico Nasty was in the first ever video of the reveal. You know, she's like over here pogging or whatever, doing pog champ, whatever she's doing in the video. But Tyler is OG when it comes to wanting skate.
Yeah,
His music's
Right?
not even in the game. I'm confused.
That tweet he made in like 2017.
Oh my god. Yeah.
see, like
Even he made a song with Skate 4 in the song. It's literally in the ad libs of the song.
over and over and over.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that would be a perfect concert though. If you're gonna add a Tyler songs, you could have him do a concert, and yeah, I feel like that would be a sick event. That'd be a really good artist to do an event like that.
I know people like if they do concerts, it's gonna be people saying, "Oh, they're copying Fortnite." See, it's like, dude, it's sick.
Yeah, no, people will be
It's
mad, but
I don't care. Yeah, I
Well,
think it would be
Fortnite
fun.
does concerts differently. They set up like this whole world, this whole like theatric.
yeah,
Meanwhile,
yeah.
I think all they gotta do is just the basic Guitar Hero situation where they just get the character lookalikes on the stage and just play instruments.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's all it needs to be.
Yeah.
Have a skate around it, and
Right.
that's it. And then like get some rewards for participating in it and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't
Creed
need to be anything
shirt.
crazy.
Oh,
Creed shirt.
oh my god, it would be so
Oh
cool.
my- yes,
Dude,
dude.
it's good drip. It's really good outfits. Like, there's no grunge in this
Really?
game, and we need it. The only grunge
Yeah.
I've seen so far is the Skate 2 shirt because the cover is grunge.
Yeah, I don't know. I think overall right now this is a good foundation. I'm having a lot of fun. There's problems with it, there's bugs and stuff, but I'm excited to see where it goes and how it improves. And I just hope, like with a live service game like this, I just hope we're able to see it through completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I just go back to what I first said. This game sells fun,
Yeah.
and I think that's what is just what you would probably look for in this game. If you want fun, have fun. If you don't think this is the fun you want, oh well,
Yeah.
they tried.
And I think, I mean, I think Skater XL and Session like really changed the skate game genre, and I think it put a lot of people it put in people's heads that this was going to be like, I don't know, I guess
Yeah,
derive off of
they
those
were-
games or something.
They were gonna take over them. Like they were trying to like, yep, this game will beat out XL in session, and then we will have no reason to play those games anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
like-
I think they have mentioned that, like, even in development, and I guess people just didn't realize that even after them mentioning it, like skate is going to be its own thing, right? And they've said that.
Yeah.
And skate should be its own thing. It should be its own kind of genre. I know people do want a AAA like polished skate sim type game, and I hope that comes around. I really hope that some AAA developer takes on that task and can really produce a polished, perfect skate sim. But I think skate should be its own separate thing. And I'd even say just give the game a chance. If you don't find it fun, that's fine. If you find it fun, great. Either way, it's fine. I don't see. I enjoyed the game myself. For other people, I I should be the influencing whether you like it or not, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, just try and find fun in the game. And if it's not fun for you, then that's fine.
For sure.
Give it a chance.
Party up with your friends. Do that.
You gotta party up. That's part of a mission that you gotta do.
True.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, please,
Dude.
please play with friends. It's
That's a
9
good
times more
complaint.
fun.
That's a good complaint. There's a mission for co-op where you have to play with your friend. What if you have no friends and you don't like people and you want to isolate? How are you gonna do the mission? What if you don't want to play with anyone?
Yeah.
Like,
Just
why are you
spam
forced to
invite
play with
people,
someone?
Get over it. Get over the hump.
Right.
It works for everyone else. I mean,
Yeah,
it
but
sucks having
let's
to
treat it
interact
like-
with people, but
Let's
is
treat it
what
like
it
you're
is.
XQC and you're playing this game by yourself and there's a bunch of people spamming you and you don't want to play with all these people who are spamming you and you just want to carry on with the missions. You can't do that. You can't play alone. You're forced to do co-op.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be nice if they had a more, or I guess a less buggy way to disable party invites and all that, because I think there is an option for that, but it doesn't really work, or it's very buggy. So yeah, it would be nice to see that at least fixed or optimized, or just something to help people out that don't necessarily want to play with other people. People wanted an offline mode, and I think it shouldn't be too hard to compromise by saying like, hey, here's private lobbies, here's whatever, just
Yeah.
make it so you don't have to play with other people. I mean, you're going to be always online regardless. This game, I believe, streams textures, so it requires some server side stuff from their end. But yeah, I don't have too much more to add there.
Yeah. I guess that's it. Do you guys have any more final words?
Hope the game does great.
Yeah,
Me too.
Please.
Yeah.
We all want this game to do well. I think that's universal for everyone playing this game. They want it to do well. They want it to succeed. So, fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed.
For sure. All right. Nick, anything? No?
Not really. I mean, I do have a lot more complaints, but that might get fixed. Like, I hate waiting for players when I'm doing a solo mission. Who am I waiting for? Casper? Like, what's happening? Why am I waiting? That's what, there's some bugs with opening a menu. If you have the menu open and your friend starts the challenge, you cannot play with them. It just doesn't let you join it, which is kind of annoying.
Dude, got in the toilet. Sorry.
That's really about it. I'm not worried. I feel like this game will do well. People just got to give it a chance and realize this is not a simulator. It's its own thing, and it's always been its own thing.
Yeah.
And you play the game how you want to play it. There's no way of playing this game, and there's no certain way. You do whatever you want to do. And people think they don't. The full circle doesn't listen. They do listen, but things take time, and you just gotta be patient. Like, it took a while for us to even get on this game now after so many years, but look where we are. Things do happen, things do change. You just gotta wait it out.
Yeah. I mean, it's early access for a reason, and there's still a lot more to come. So I think just like, if you haven't played this game yet and you're not sure, like, jump into it and, like, I don't know, just don't take it so seriously. Like, this game is not very serious, if at all. Like, it's a very goofy open world skateboarding game where you can skate pretty realistic and grounded if you want to, but I don't know, it's just a fun world to skate around in, do funny stuff with your friends. It's a good time. Yeah, that's it. I guess we'll end it.
Yep.
Cool.
Bye.
Yep.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll see.
Season 1 update.
Yeah.
The next podcast.
Probably. Yeah, I was gonna say we'll see what happens in season 1, whatever that brings. We'll be back. We'll bring the virtual table back. And yeah,
maybe an upgraded table.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe we can.
Not one with a toilet on it.
Yeah, but that is the throne, dude.
This is a really weird table. This is a table, right? Or is it just a platform?
That's a table.
Oh,
There's a table.
interesting.
Table.
It's like a makeshift table, I guess.
Table.
All right, I'm gonna end it. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next podcast. Goodbye.